Hi, this is Little Dwarf playing games while rambling incoherently into a microphone. Why? Well, just because I can, and I continue with Kingdom Come Deliverance, Blind. Actually, let's talk to Adela. Maybe she'll have something to say about what happened to
Greetings,
Johanka.
Henry.
Well, I guess she doesn't. I thought before returning to Talmberg, I am actually going to visit the scribe and buy every last one of the books that he has. Because I will make at least one more episode before the end of the game where I read the reminder of the codex entries. So I guess I will also read all of the books that I can get from the scribe. At this point, you know, money is basically worthless.
My insides are shriveled up with the hunger.
Okay, I actually have food. So... it shouldn't be... oh damn it, I've overeaten. I should get rid of it before I... although, a digestive potion would help with that, right? But I only have one. I'll wait. It should clear itself up.
Greetings, good night. How may I serve you? Good boy.
You could serve me by giving me every book that I didn't read before now, which is like most of them.
I'd like to discuss the price.
All right, so.
Since it's you.
That's not enough. All right, so.
Okay. Why can't I close the door? Okay, so I am going back to Talmberg because I don't have anything else to do. I've asked about the beer. I'll hunt something in the woods. So let's get out. But I'll hunt something in the woods closer to Talmberg itself because I don't want the meat to spoil in the meantime.
He won't get away.
I know this is actually totally pointless to run after this guy, but you know, somebody needs help. So...
Had enough? Please, leave me be. And what are you gonna do about it? That bloated belly surely stole that ring anyway.
No excuses. Hand it over.
Here.
You got the thrashing you deserved. I hope you've learned your lesson.
Yes, sir.
You really let him go? Just like that? And did you get the loot back?
I did. I have it here.
Thank you. That thieving magpie. You can't trust anyone these days. And just so you know, I'm no pinch purse. Here's a small reward.
Thanks.
Yeah, that's very, helpful at this stage of the game. Will they shoot at me?
A well-chosen site. You want to strike the gate, do you?
True. We don't want to do more damage than necessary.
I quite understand. Sir Toth is holed up there, is he?
Just so, Master Konrad. I hear you have some accounts to settle with him.
Ah, not entirely. I've done with him. Sigismund trusted him more than me in his campaign against the Ottomans, and we all know how that ended up.
How did it end up?
Badly, my lord. The flower of French knighthood was slain there. Sigismund fled for his life, and I did too, I must confess.
Be assured we shall not make the same mistake here. We do not intend to starve them into submission, but to break down the gate.
I am at your service, my lords. We will build the trebuchet quickly. It will be ready in a matter of days. And I can supply, for example, Roquetta to sweep the foe from the battlements.
Roquetta? I do not believe I've heard of such a term.
Roquetta are missiles filled with black powder with a touch hole at the bottom to ignite it. They shoot forward, something like a hand cannon, but without rocks. The rocket is the missile.
I see. But we don't have black powder in these parts. Nor cannon.
Indeed. It should have occurred to me. But I am very fond of Roquetta, and I always think what Alexander the Great might have accomplished with them. I understand. We find ourselves in a conventional situation that demands a conventional solution.
I'm still hoping that Toth will see sense and parley with us.
He may well do so, especially when we set up the trebuchet on his doorstep.
Okay, but I didn't, damn it, I didn't exactly want to be transported into the encampment because I still want to go and visit the witch, the herbalist in the woods, which would be this way, right? Because I have some sort of side tasks to accomplish, and seeing the herbalist is one of them. Another is hunting some animals for food, which I intend to do in this forest over here right after I return from the herbalist.
God save. What can I do for you?
So, is the concoction ready?
All done. Here, take the keg. I won't be lugging a heavy great thing like that around myself.
Thank you for your help.
Well, best of luck, lad. Now, I need a rest. God be with you.
Okay, and I need to hunt some animals. There's an abandoned camp with a chest. I'm currently like somewhere over here, but there are no hunting spots signified. I guess there is one here, deer hunting spot, but the problem is I have no idea where I am, because obviously I was running in a random direction in the woods, which is, you know, perhaps not the greatest idea I have ever had.
Yeah.
God save you.
How do you like it here?
I won't lie, it's a shithole. And it's been a shithole most of my life. But we'll do something about that, right? And if you ever want someone to take over your bailiffing duties, let me know. See you later.
That wasn't a very nice thing to say about my village. And to be honest, as far as villages go, it actually seems pretty nice to me. Like, it has a tavern with dice. It has a very beautiful church with like frescoes inside. Where's the tavern?
Good health to you.
You won't believe it, but I found Bianca's cross.
Really? How did you find it?
Oh, it's a long story.
And?
It's yours. Take it.
Thank you, Henry. This is the only memory I have of them. How much do I owe you?
Nothing. I'm glad that I could give it back to him. In fact, I thought I already did with the rest of his treasure, but apparently I didn't.
I don't want anything. I'm glad to do a favor for a neighbor.
That's so generous of you, Henry. I'm very grateful. If you ever need anything,
I'll remember it. How are you doing?
trade is booming. Hard work makes people thirsty, and there's plenty of hard work in these parts. You know, it's the first time since all those terrible things happened that I feel like I belong somewhere. Thank you, Henry.
Okay, let's do some judgment, and I'll be on my way.
Bad news, I'm afraid, Master Bailiff. Very bad news.
That makes a change. Well, out with it. What happened?
2 wagons that were on the way here with grain and fodder supplies were ambushed by a band of Cumans. The wagoners escaped by the skin of their teeth, but the supplies are gone.
Damn it. That is bad news.
Worse than bad. Those were supplies for the whole year, and we won't be able to replace them. Things are hard enough as it is. Sir Divish had to lower his quota for Talmberg just to let us have it.
So we've no grain for the baker, no fodder for the stables?
I'm afraid not, Henry. We're left with only 2 options. One as bad as the other. Either we can go cap in hand asking for more, and look like incompetent fools. And anyway, we'd be lucky to get any.
Not too appealing, I must say. And the second option?
There's still a few sacks of grain in the labourers' camp, but they bought it themselves. We could requisition it, but it would make us rather unpopular. Not just with them. It's for you to decide as bailiff.
Yeah, obviously I want requisition private property, because to be honest, it can be like the fact that the caravan got ambushed. I see that as failure of me, like I as bailiff and, you know, the authorities at large are responsible for making things running smoothly. Like, this is a war zone, so we should have thought about hiring protection for the caravan or something, especially if it was so important. I'll ask Sir Hanush for help. He seems to like me.
We'll order another delivery. They sent one, they'll surely send another.
I fear they'll send us nothing but mouldy dregs from the bottom of the barrel.
It's only 500? Sure, I'll pay additional money to get that. I guess I can only get the scraps, and even that for a meager price. Well, scraps are better than nothing.
We'll order another delivery. They sent one, they'll surely send another.
I fear they'll send us nothing but mouldy dregs from the bottom of the barrel.
Can't be helped. We'll just have to make do. See to it.
And if he doesn't like it,
okay, that wasn't a very interesting decision to make, but so if I follow this route through the bridge, and then at the crossroads, at the second crossroads, go left, I should get to a deer hunting spot, which would obviously be perfect for my needs. So I'm pretty sure I should be, but it's like pretty close to the edge, to the woodcutter's camp near Užice, which I am pretty familiar with how that looks, because I've been there a couple of times, almost always by accident.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is already the edge. So the hunting spot should be...
I've gone far from home. I better get back before Sir Radzig sends out a search party.
What are you talking about? Are you insane? Oh, I guess I'm over here. So if this is already the edge to the left, so I should be turning right instead. The hunting spot is somewhere over here.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm right next to it, I guess. If I look in the direction opposite of the crossing, which is this direction, I should be going left for that spot. Well, for a deer hunting spot, it's kind of lacking in deer, I must say. I only need like 1 or 2. Okay, so that's 1. I would like to hunt like 2 or 3. Yeah, they need 200, but I'm afraid they might need more after that. So I would like to have like a buffer. There was a hunt icon for a second or two. Does that represent a hare? Oh, no. It's a full-blown deer. Another one. It should eventually run it down. He usually does. Oh, I guess he didn't this time. That's a pity. Okay, I'll transfer the food to the horse for the time being. Just so that I can run freely. Okay, I'm not particularly good at it, I have to admit. Okay, I'll prefer to get like 2 or 3 more of those smaller ones, or like one of those bigger ones.
That's him.
Okay, that's a hare. That's decent as well, I guess. Can be utilized as well.
That's a good boy. That's my boy.
In fact, that's possibly even better because it gives them greater variability in their food if I bring them different game. Okay, this is rather embarrassing. Especially at the end of the game. Okay, enough. Enough of that.
Look what I've got for you. You'll love this.
Okay, it's a chest with a bunch of cobwebs in it. It's not does not really fulfill my definition of an interesting place, but what do I know?
That's a good boy. That's my boy.
Oh, new hunting perk. I doubt I'm going to get much use of it at this point in the game, but... remove tasks. You cause wild animals more damage. Your conspicuousness and visibility fall sharply in the woods, so you can be stealthier. Useful especially when stalking people. Raw food in your inventory won't spoil so fast. Okay, I'm taking this. Salty. that kind of describes my my relationship with how fast food spoils in this game. I'm definitely kind of salty about that.
Get him!
Okay, I think that should be enough, because I still have like 100 on my horse, right? Indeed. Okay, so I'll be going back. So I'm gonna take the Okay, I need to ask Sir Hanush for the grain.
Greetings. What do you need?
Oh, actually I don't. Marius will do that.
God be with you.
I brought you some meat.
Stack it over here.
That's the lot.
Great. If we're really going to have to storm the walls, then at least it should be with full bellies. Oh, and here's something for your trouble.
I've arranged some beer for you from the local tavern.
You're a proper treasure, you are. I'm gonna put a word in about how well you look after us. Like your own kith and kin.
The charcoal burners nearby have some stocks of pitch they'll let us have.
That's handy. Sir Robard will be pleased. What little we had left was running out, and he was getting worried.
Well, he can stop worrying.
Good. I'll get someone to take care of it. May the Lord watch over you.
Okay, and speaking of Sir Robard, I have some business with him. Oh, that's Captain Bernard actually, but...
How are you?
This ought to help with your sleepy soldiers.
What's in it? It stinks to hell.
Yes, and it's hellish potent too. A drop in the evening, and you won't fall asleep till just before noon.
Really? I hope it does the job. That it doesn't give them a runs in the process.
Hopefully not. But if it does, well, it's hard to sleep with the runs, isn't it?
True enough. But you're not much good as a guard when you're squatting in the bushes.
I've taken care of the camp.
Where's the proof?
Here it is.
Good work. It looks like your work is done here at Ratai. I haven't heard of any other camps, so we may finally have some peace and calm. Good work.
Thank you, Captain.
I have no fear of idleness. I've sent word to Captain Robard. They're expecting you at Talmberg. There are Cuman hordes rampaging through their woods.
Very well, Captain. I'll set off immediately.
Glad to hear it.
Okay, so it's like another... It's another Radiant quest, killing Cumans, which I'm not like super enthusiastic about, and I don't think I'm going to like slavishly follow that before the game ends. If I am in the vicinity of one of the camps, then I guess I am going to fight them, but you know, it's not like it's my entire life goal right now.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Ah! Watch what you're doing! There's people walking here!
Ah.
Good day.
I've been sent by Captain Bernard. He says you have Cuman marauders here.
Ah, so it was you Bernard was speaking of. Well, the Cumans are marauding, that's for sure. Sir Divish did declare a decent reward for taking the bastards down. But we've not had cause to pay out to anyone so far.
Is that because the locals are too frightened?
No, they're more than willing to try. It's just they don't seem to make it back again. But don't let me put you off. We do know of one camp. Along the road to Neuhof, hidden between the cliffs. I'll pay you your reward if you can bring me proof you've killed the camp leader. They wear peculiar helmets with a face mask of sorts. Easy to recognize.
All right, I'll see to it.
Good luck then.
Okay, where's Sir Divish? Because Sir Divish entrusted me with finding a priest for him. Okay, I'll talk with Tobias Feyfar, and I guess Sir Divish is going to reappear eventually, because he doesn't seem to be here. Like, by all accounts, this is his tent, but he's not here.
Are you alright?
All right! He tried to kill me!
But... It seemed like...
It was Peychar! He's lying right there! And you let him go! You told me to my face that I had nothing to fear! Keep out of my sight, you hear? I might have been killed for pity's sake!
Indeed, he's like cut. So I guess that guy did attack him again, and I do feel kind of guilty about that. But that's also, like, not entirely my fault, because I feel the game is constructed in the wrong way. Like, I had the option to either, like, it was a very binary sort of choice, because I had the option to either let him go entirely or like kill him on the spot, which I didn't necessarily agree with that approach. There should be an option to like give him to the guard for questioning or something. Or at least to tell Konrad that, you know, he maybe was up to something, but it wasn't like I didn't catch him in the act, so I couldn't kill him. I myself didn't really believe that he was totally benign, but Henry said so sort of on his own.
Are you alright?
All right! He tried to kill me!
Okay, so he just repeats himself. But I guess it's good that he survived, because to be honest, if he died, we would have been kind of screwed. What with the fact that Master Tobias does not really know how to build the Trebuchet. Okay, I don't know where Divish is, so let's just talk with him.
Greetings. What do you need?
I came to an agreement with Konrad.
He's already here. You wouldn't believe how clever that fellow is. Now we really will build that trebuchet. That I guarantee you.
The passwords? What does that mean? Mind the passwords.
Just one thing. If he should send you somewhere and tell you to give some password about a fox or some such, well, you should take it with a grain of salt.
Password? Fox? Alright. I'll bear it in mind.
Glad I could be of service.
I'm truly grateful to you. And the men will be too when the assault starts. Fine work. You've certainly saved many lives. I probably shouldn't, but go and have a look in my trunk. You might find something there you can use.
Thank you.
Good luck then.
So where is Tobias's... Okay, it's not this. Wait until the trebuchet is finished. He said it's going to be a couple of days, right? Okay, I don't really need that at this point, but I'll let him keep the 6 groschen.
What do you think of Master Keyser?
He definitely knows what he's doing. And all that wild talk of his, rockets and such like. I'd almost let him try it out, but on some other castle.
Do you think there's any truth in it?
I've never seen such weapons used, so I can't really judge. But if his ideas worked, they'd change the way we make war. He showed me some of the drawings he has with him. I don't know if he's a genius or a madman. Good luck, then.
Master Feyfar, how's the trebuchet construction going?
Much better now that I have Master Keyser to help me. Although, to be quite honest, it's more a case of me helping him. I'm taking note and learning as I go.
Next time round, you'll be the siege master.
I rather hope they won't be here next time.
How's work going with Master Keyser?
Excellent. His knowledge of machinery and mechanics is absolutely astonishing. He's a very gifted man.
So you're confident the trebuchet will do its job?
Absolutely. It's plain to see Master Keyser knows exactly what he's doing.
How much longer do you think it will take?
I wouldn't like to hazard a guess. As I understand it, the base is quick to make, but the other parts are more complicated. And then there's all the balancing and setting the trajectory and range.
I see. Well, I hope it's ready soon.
So do I, Henry. Good luck then.
Okay, I don't really have anything else to do in the meantime. So I'll literally go to bed and like sleep for 12 hours straight. I guess I'm sleeping in somebody else's bed. Oh, Sir Hanush. Anything to say?
Hey, Henry's come to see us.
No, not quite. However, I am looking for Sir Divish. would be kind of nice if I found him. Oh, I think he's at that other camp with the field hospital, right? No. Which is where exactly? That's a good question. I don't exactly remember.
Yeah.
Ah, I think it's out there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Greetings. What business have you? How do you like Master Keyser, Sir Divish?
How do I like him? As if it's not enough to hurl giant boulders at my castle, he wants to throw kegs of gunpowder.
I understand, but he has to do something.
Those boulders could hit my wife, and if they don't get her, the gunpowder could burn her to death along with Sir Radzi.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I know how you feel. I feel much the same. When we're done, what state will my castle be in? What will I do if the worst happens? What? Enough of that. Better to spend my time in prayer than worry.
I've arranged for a priest to come. He promised to take care of the people around here.
Thank you, Henry. Lifting the spirit can help us all.
I got hold of a sawbones to take care of our wounded.
Thank you. Most of them have already lost their homes. Their lives are all they have left. Goodbye.
Greetings. What do you need?
What do you think of Master Keyser?
I've already asked him to stay on here when this is over. His ideas are incredible, even that Trebuchet. I can't wait to launch it.
Sounds like you're sorry not to be the siege master.
Who knows? I may still get a chance. Take care.
Greetings.
Take care.
Okay, can I lie in one of the beds here, maybe? The answer is kind of, but not really. Which is...
Sacre! You've no business here. Never mind making yourself comfortable in someone's bed. Get lost before I call the guards.
Well, I was under the impression those are like communal beds. But I guess I'm not tired really, so I can just wait a couple of hours. Although I'm not quite sure how long will the building of the Trebuchet take.
I'm worried about this part.
Okay, take it from the lack of the tooltip that the Trebuchet is not ready. will, however, go back to the other encampment just to be closer to it.
Yeah.
They are actually progressing. They seem to have assembled all of the building materials at the very least.
Could do with a bite to eat.
Okay, they're still not done. In fact, they do not seem even to be more advanced than they were the last day. So I wonder if anyone will. Okay, is this my bed? It can't be. This is like the commander's tent, but it says sleep and save. So, by all accounts, it's treated as my bed.
Oh, Jesus. I could really do with some sleep.
Now, let's see how strong those walls are.
Let it rip!
That was just the first shot. The trebuchet has to be calibrated. That's perfectly normal. I'll have the range in no time.
Go and watch the trebuchet test. Yeah, but the problem is I'm still like really tired.
Move! Move! God damn it! I have to get to Sir Divish! Sir! They're coming! There's no time!
Someone bring water! Breathe, man. You'll be alright. Who's coming?
There's an army on the way. And they're carrying the colors of Havel Medic of Valdek. And they're very close. Havel Medic? He's surely not coming to help us.
Not that bastard. I have a score to settle with him.
Okay, so this is actually pretty infuriating because there was a bug. There was an infinite loading screen after that scene with the trebuchet, and I had to quit the game because I was staring at it for like 5 minutes. And it turns out it's a very old and very common bug, and the only solution I've come across is to download a cheat mode that lets you save during that loading screen and then to quit and reload that. But the problem is I haven't saved up until that point, so I'm actually at the very beginning of the episode. I have to redo everything I've done, so I'm going to probably do that off screen. Nothing interesting is going to happen, and it's not even that I died. The game broke. If I died, you could have thought it's my punishment that I have to repeat it, but you know, for failure. But this is not my fault. The game broke, so I will probably redo it off screen. But there might be slight differences in, like, I don't know, my number of gold or the number of meat I have or whatever. That's because I had to redo everything, basically. I'm going to do it off screen, and I'll start the next episode with the cutscene with the Trebuchet, and hopefully it's going to work with the use of that saving mechanic that they described. But for now I'm really tired of it, so I'll do it some other time. For now, that's all for this one, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.